Hey everybody, it's John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park film reviews. And today we are going to be looking at another unbagging from where? Goodwill. I'm gonna have to start doing videos on Zia Records. Also, I seem to kind of just put them aside and not do videos, but I do videos on Goodwill. So I'm gonna go back and look at some of the stuff that I purchased at Zia Records recently and do some videos on those too. But this is what we have today. So here's my bag. And we got my receipt here. Let's take a look. This is actually smaller than what I normally would purchase there. I wanted to do a shorter video this time, so less stuff to show, because the Roger Corman video, the part 2, was so long. I wanted to give you guys a shorter video on this one. So we'll see how that goes. But my whole reason for going to Goodwill this time is I did buy a movie off of eBay. The case came in damaged. So I would normally go to Zia Records. They used to sell Blu-ray, DVD, just boxes for 50 cents, a buck. Now they don't really do that. And when they do it, they'll normally take like a damaged box and sell it to you, which doesn't make sense to me. So I went to Goodwill, found a Blu-ray that I just did not care about, and just bought it. And just put the film I don't care about in the damaged box into the bag that I'm going to take to Zia Records to sell, and kept the good box. And now I have a Blu-ray that I'm happy with. But while I was there, I found these, and I wasn't going to buy anything except for that box, but I really wanted to pick these up. So let's take a look. The first one here is a TV show that I've wanted to watch for a while. I bought their coffee and I loved it. It's Yellowstone coffee. It was an oatmeal coffee that was really good, and I'm a big coffee drinker. So I'm probably going to pick it up again. By the name of the coffee, you could probably know what I'm going to be talking about, and that is the first season of Yellowstone. So this is Yellowstone season 1. I have turned into a big Kevin Costner fan. He has a Western coming out, I think, by the end of the year that's done in 2 parts. I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but I'm really looking forward to that. And so I'm going to check out season 1 at some point. If you've been following what I'm doing, you know that I'll watch like season 1, I'll buy season 1. And if I like it, I'll either continue buying it or find it streaming, and I'll finish it that way. So I'm very happy that this is season 1. It's weird that Goodwill has been getting a lot of season 1s. I haven't been seeing a lot of other seasons, but they could get like season 1, or they'll get like season 1, 2, 3, 4 all in one big thing. So a lot of the time, sadly, what happens is, and this happens with storage, is somebody dies and you just give all their stuff to Goodwill, and that includes their movie collections. So this I'm very excited to watch. And it's a 3-disc collection. Oh, crap. Do I have to go buy another Blu-ray? No, this is like a multi thing. I don't think I can. This isn't broken. It's just sitting in there kind of loose. I'll have to hold on to that. So it looks like each disc, I'm not going to take the, I'm not going to move that too much. Oh, okay, it's got all 3 discs here. So yeah, each disc has 3 episodes. Each disc also has its own special features, and then there's special features listed down here also. So that's pretty cool. Inside Yellowstone, Costner on Yellowstone, Cowboy Camp, character spots, working with Yellowstone special effects. Looks like each episode has behind the scenes. So yeah, I'm excited about this. What's it say on the back? Special features inside Yellowstone, Costner on Yellowstone boot camp character spots, working the Yellowstone production design, working the Yellowstone special effects, Yellowstone official theme music composed by Brian Taylor. Oh no, Tyler. No, Taylor. I'm sorry. I was getting Taylor and Tyler confused. He's a great composer. He's done a lot of really good soundtracks. And then, yeah, so he's Tyler. And then we have Taylor Sheridan and Kevin Costner on Yellowstone. I always get those mixed up for some reason. So that's pretty cool. So that's man, I think the disc just popped out again. Yeah, I'll have to see if I could find a like a DVD that's has this and just buy that and replace this because it's just falling out. I don't. Oh wait, no, it clicked in, but my luck, I'll crack the disc. This one to sit in there. Okay, well I'll keep it. Okay, there we go. That's better. Just move this out of the way. The next one is a double feature. I love this first film as a kid. I was obsessed with this film as a kid, along with two other movies, The Life and Times of Grizzly Adams and Greyfire's Bobby, which was about a dog. My mother was able to find that same breed of dog, and I named it Bobby after the movie because I was in love with that dog. She couldn't find me a bear like in Grizzly Adams, but you know, you could only do so much. This film, my God, I don't know how many times I saw it a few times in the theater, probably a drive-in, and then I watched it whenever it was on Disney. And it does have a sequel, which I didn't like as much, but so that is the Escape to Witch Mountain 2 movie collection. And it has Escape to Witch Mountain and Return from Witch Mountain. I was obsessed with these two right here. I wanted to be him. So they're well, I guess he would be a warlock and she would be a witch, and they're from another planet. I wanted this jacket. I so wanted to be this kid so much, and I was a little kid, so you know, like a little kid. Um, and my mom was able to find me a windbreaker that was very close, if not the same windbreaker, and I wore that thing everywhere. And then, of course, Kim Richards, she was most likely my first crush. She's, I think, 2 years older than me, so I think that's okay. And so when I was a little kid, I do think she was my first crush. And then, of course, she was in Tough Turf and looked amazing in Tough Turf, too. I can live without the reality stuff. But Escape to Witch Mountain was the bomb. Return from Witch Mountain wasn't as great. It does have Christopher Lee and Betty Davis in it, so that is a plus. But yeah, this to me was just was just awesome. And I've wanted to buy it for a while. Maybe one day I'll rewatch it, but I'm not sure if it will live up to what I thought of it as a kid because I haven't seen this movie in like decades. Two movies on one disc. It's got its chapters and it talks about a couple other movies back here. So when I found this, I thought, huh, I wonder if the same person who bought this also bought the remake, Race to Witch Mountain. And they did. So I picked that one up too. This I have not seen. It's got The Rock in it, Dwayne Johnson, but I've never watched it. I've heard Kim Richards does do a cameo in it. I don't know about the guy though. Oh, does this have any? Nope, no special features listed at all. So one day I'll have to sit down and maybe just have like a marathon. Oh, this is the alarm thing for it. And then it's got, what is this? Welcome to the Revolution. It just talks about how you can play the movie and what it looks like and all that. And then this is promoting their Blu-rays. Looks like mostly Pirates of the Caribbean, cartoons, National Treasure and stuff. The special features on this are nothing to shout about. It's widescreen and it gets into the subtitles and the sound and all that. So nothing. So, okay. This next one is one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I love this TV show. I'm kind of happy that it only had one season because I'm not really sure where it would go after the one season. They did kind of it's not a sequel, but it's where this one takes place in high school, the sequel takes place in college, and that's undeclared. This one is Freaks and Geeks. It's Judd Apatow. And this is the complete series. And this is where we were introduced to a lot of people that are now really famous. So, like James Franco, we got Jason Segel, Seth Rogen. I'm blanking on her name, but she's absolutely gorgeous in the series. But I believe that is Sarah Marshall. So when Jason Segel made Forgetting Sarah Marshall, it was about her, I believe. Allegedly. And then you can still find some of these guys in like movies and TV shows that pop up from time to time. So let's take a look inside here. Yeah, so I think she's just gorgeous. And it opens up like this. And there's a booklet. So you pull it out. It's got the sleeve here. Freaks and Geeks, the complete series. And it looks like Judd Apatow is interviewed. I love his movies. I like these are episodes, so they tell you who worked on it, who directed it, the little plot synopsis. I'm a very big fan of the Judd Apatow camp, so the people that he discovered, and I watch a lot of their films. I like James Franco, so I think he's a good director and a good actor. Might not be the best person, but even Seth Rogen, with all of his wokeness, I still like him. So that goes through how many episodes are there. Yeah, each page is a different episode. So it goes, there's 18 episodes. Okay, so if we open this, so here's disc 1. There's 3 episodes on it. And I'm not going to take these all out, but just to give you an idea. So you take out the disc and it looks like that. Here's disc 2. Yeah, so it's looking like 3 episodes per disc. I think the best film that these guys made, and I don't think it's Judd Apatow. Maybe he's one of the producers. I forget, but This Is the End is probably my second favorite End of the World movie. I absolutely love that film. It's a little harder to turn. It's disc 5. Be a little careful with. Leave it like that. There's disc 6. Put it best to just do one page at a time if you want to call these pages. Man. Okay. All right, there we go. I like the box, but man, those things could break really easily. Okay, so then we'll put it back in its sleeve. All right, so these next ones are a series. I've wanted to collect them for a while, but I just didn't really know how I wanted to collect them. And I found disc one, or I found DVD one, and I'm like, oh, do they have DVD two? And they did. Then they had DVD three. Oh, and then they had, I just kept checking, and they had them all. So that would be the Harry Potter series. So these are double features, and they list them as year one, year two. Oh, did I? I didn't say on this. The special features for Freaks and Geeks. 29 commentaries from show producers, studio executive, cast members, cast, crew, and fans. Wow. Over 2 hours of new show material, including audition footage and deleted scenes from every episode, outtake, bloopers, and alternate takes from every episode, behind the scenes footage, overall original show production, excuse me, God, original show promotional footage. So this is give or take 18 hours. And this is from Shout Factory. That's a lot of stuff. 29 commentaries. Wow. There are only like 18 episodes. All right, so back to Harry Potter. So year one is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, year two. Each one is on its own disc, which is nice. And this is like the digital code thing, which, as I'm sure, has expired by now. Year 3 and 4. So Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So none of these. No special features are listed, but these are on their own DVDs. So there might be special features. They just don't list them. And then Harry Potter year 5. So we got Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And then year 6, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I guess this is a good way to collect them. And I could have gotten Blu-ray, but I like Harry Potter, but I'm not a massive fan of Harry Potter. I did collect all of the Pirates of the Caribbean on Blu-ray because I'm a much bigger fan of that. And then this is year 7, part 1. So Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, part 1. And then year 7, part 2, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, part 2. So when I looked this up originally, I asked, just to make sure I had them all, how many Harry Potter movies are there? I just asked Google. And Google says there's 8 films. And I'm like, well, no, there's 7. There's 7 movies. Oh no, duh, 7, 8. So there's 8 movies, but part 7 is divided into 2 parts. So there you go. All right, that's it. So it was not a huge amount. And so we'll do a quick recap then. So Harry Potter, year 7 part 1, year 7 part 2, or part 8. We got Harry Potter year 5 and 6, Harry Potter year 3 and 4, and Harry Potter year 1 and 2. I've never seen Fantastic Beasts. Never. Then we got Freaks and Geeks, the complete series. Definitely check out Undeclared. It's very funny. The remake of Escape to Witch Mountain, so Race to Witch Mountain with Dwayne Johnson. The original 2, Escape to Witch Mountain 2 movie collection. So Escape to Witch Mountain and Return from Witch Mountain. So they escaped to it. They got away in their UFO. And then they had to come back to Earth for some reason. I don't know why. I forget. But I think once you left Earth, why not just stay? Yeah, and it does show here on the back, there's Christopher Lee and Betty Davis right there. And then Yellowstone, Kevin Costner, season 1. We'll see how that is. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I think the next video, I really do. I think the next video for next week is going to be my final Michael Bay video. I know you're all excited. You can't sleep at night. You're like, when is he going to do this video? When is he? When? Haven't we had enough Michael Bay? You can never have enough Michael Bay. Never. So this should be it until he makes another movie. I know I've said this before, which looks like right now he's mostly just making documentaries, I think, because there's nothing listed on like IMDb or Wikipedia. It just stops with the movie Ambulance. And who knows, maybe he'll do a cameo in the new Bad Boys movie, Ride or Die, which I will check out, and I will buy it when it comes out to add to the collection. His name is not listed as producer on the previous Bad Boys, part 3, or this one, part 4, but he did make a cameo in the last one. So you never know. Maybe he'll do a cameo in this one too, because he does do little acting bits. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'll just see you on the next one, which is Michael Bay. And thank you for watching this. And please like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I do look at comments. So, and I have seen comments. So I am trying better with things. But yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Thanks a lot, everybody. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.